Unmute.
नमः सर्वेभ्यः कथं सन्ति सर्वे हवाईतः आगतवती वा गीता महोदये
Yes. Was I forgot everything, sorry.
गीता नास्ति नमः सर्वेभ्यः कथं सन्ति सर्वे
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Shubha Sayam.
Shubha Sayam.
Shubha Sayam. Tit Mahodaya.
Yeah, Shubha Sayam.
Avakasha. Bhavan, भवतः ग्रीष्म अवकाशः कदा भविष्यति?
Yeah, actually,
The summer holidays.
Today, sir, on today holiday.
No, summer holidays. Summer holidays in IIT Madras.
Yeah. I think the summer holiday is next month. From the June to the July. I think that is the summer vacation.
June and July. June मासे जुलाई मासे भविष्यति.
Yeah.
ग्रीष्म अवकाशः. अस्तु उत्तमम्.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
अस्तु प्रारम्भं करिष्यामः. कः अथवा का अद्य प्रार्थना श्लोक कः अथवा का कर्तुम् इच्छति? Go through the गीता महोदय क्रियताम्. अस्तु एकनिमिषं. Let me share the okay. Let me share the screen. Right. प्रारम्भं क्रियतां महोदय.
Okay. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavadume Sada. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Vakyakaram Vara Ruchim, Bhashyakaram Padanjalim, Panini Sutrakarancha Pranadosmi Munishtrayam.
धन्यवादः महोदय. Two corrections. अत्र निर्विघ्नं कुरुमेदेव सम्यक् उक्तवती. अत्र विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि भविष्यति. विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि मास्तु.
Vidyarambham.
Another thing, Parabrahma na Param Brahma.
Param Brahma.
And Gurave Namaha. Astu va?
Astu.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha. Just one more thing for anybody doing the Prarthana Shloka, general this one. Start with an Omkara. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. First one.
Okay.
It's good to start with an Omkara. That's all. Okay. Dhanyavadaha Mahadev. Astu. Om Sahana Vavato Sahanau Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Namaste Samskrita Matram. Suswagatam. Sarvebhyah Suswagatam. अद्यैकवारं पुनस्मरणं कृत्वा अग्रे गमिष्यामः। वयं किं किं दृष्टवन्तः इदानीम्? अक्षराणि दृष्टवन्तः, स्वरा व्यञ्जन संयुक्ताक्षराणि एतानि सर्वाणि दृष्टवन्तः। मुखे उच्चारणस्थानानि अपि दृष्टवन्तः। कुत्र कुत्रात् भविष्यति, कुत्रतः उच्चारणे भविष्यति। कंठे क वर्ग, तालुके च वर्ग, मूर्धनि ट वर्ग, दन्ते त वर्ग, ओष्ठे प वर्ग इत्यादि दृष्टवन्तः। षड्विंशति उच्चारणस्थानानि सन्ति। केचन व्याकरणकाराः के आसन्, अभी तो अस्ति, भविष्य भवति इदानीमपि एते अपि दृष्टवन्तः. We saw some grammarians of Indian origins and how all they have organized the works of grammar, Sanskritam grammar, how all they have done. We saw that in detail. किञ्चित् सम्भाषणं कृतवन्तः, अद्यापि करिष्यामः. संज्ञापदानि के सन्ति? संज्ञापदानि अस्तु, अत्र टङ्कणदोषं भविष्यति. I'll change that. There should be sanya. There should be a anuswara here. Astu. Screen drishyate kila? Everybody is able to see the screen?
Yes.
Astu. Okay. Then we saw the linga vachana of sangya padani. This is where we had stopped last time. Okay. What will we do today? We'll get introduced to some pronouns. Sarvanama arthat kim. That's the first thing that we will do. Then we will understand, we will do a lot of sambhashana today. We will not write anymore. Last time, I think the dictation went a little too much. We did a lot of writing. So today we will do a lot of talking. And which means you people will talk and I will listen. All right. And then we will see a little bit about how to get the meanings of these words. Okay. Okay. Now, first thing first. Last time, I gave a set of things of how do you start addressing people, how do you sort of start a communication and start a communication between two people. What are the kind of things that you would say to address people? Anybody who wants to talk? Well, Astu. Then we'll have to.
Mahodaya, Mahodaye, Bagini.
Bagini, Astu.
Acharyaha.
Acharyaha. Acharyaha.
That's all.
Arya.
Yeah. Okay.
Mahodaya, Mahodaye. Boho.
Shriman, Srimati.
Shriman, Srimati Nasi.
Shriman.
Shriman and
Devi.
Then
Arya,
Anything else?
Arye,
Manyavar,
Manye,
Manye, Tamam. Okay. Then, okay. Then we also saw something. How would you start off a conversation? What would you say for, say, if you want to welcome someone, if you want to say salutations and things like that? What would you start with?
Namaskaram, Shubhashayam.
Swagatam, Namaskaraha. Namaskaram na boho.
Namaskara. Namaskara.
Then what else?
Agatavan.
Agachatam.
Sorry, sir.
Agachatam.
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 Subhashayaha.
Subhashayaha was for a congratulations.
Okay.
Talking of how will you invite? How will you welcome?
Shubhaswagatam.
Suswagatam.
Okay.
Agacha, agamyatam, agachantam.
Sarvebhya.
Sarvebhya. Sarvebhya is to everybody. Sarvebhya namaskaraha means namaskaras to everyone. Then what else did we see?
Asanam svikaratu.
Nilipamadhe ekavaram punah uchitam.
Asanam svikaratu.
Asanam swikarotu, svikriyatam. Asanam swikarotu. Take a seat.
Shamatam punarvadatu.
Narayan Mohoday.
Shamatam punarvadatu.
Punar uchita. Asanam swikarotu. Punarvadatu, punaruchitam. Okay, if you want something to be repeated, correct.
Asanam swikarotu.
Upavishyatam, uttamam. Correct. Upavishyatam.
So they say Padariya in Hindi, it is there. It's there in Sanskrit also.
What is that?
Padariya means they'll say come in, welcome, walk in.
Can you repeat again, Ranjini Mohodaya? It's not very clear. Maybe you should keep your mic a little closer. Can you speak again? Padhariye. Padhariye will not work, Mohodaya.
And Maya Varitam Siguru. Maya Varitam
Maya
Dadam.
Maya Gantavyam. I have to leave now. Maya Gantavyam. Correct. I have to leave. We saw that. Then.
No, please accept my milk or something. What do you do? Maya Dadam. There is Siguru, let's say, no? Siguru.
Maya means from, by me or from me.
Maya
So
means by me,
by
dattam,
me.
dattam,
Ah,
gridam, siguru.
Maya dattam.
Yeah.
I have given by me.
Given by me.
Okay. Then kshamyatam.
Maya dattam, kshiram, siguru. Kripaya siguru.
Krupya svikuru. Krupya svikriyatam. Respectfully. Svikuru is like, I take it. Please take it. Svikriyatam. Svikarotu. Okay. So Krishna telling Arjuna Svikuru is okay. Probably we will say Svikarotu. Svikriyatam.
Okay, okay.
Astu va? Astu. Idanim, we saw this. We saw this much. So we'll keep revising these terms every week for 10-15 minutes. So please keep this handy. This one slide you need to keep it handy, and we will keep talking this. We'll keep repeating this every week, and all of you will have to practice this with everyone else. Okay. One suggestion that I have is probably all of you can form smaller groups of 3 people, 4 people together. Okay. Informal groups out of this, and then start conversing. Say take 10 minutes in a week, 10-15 minutes decide in a week, and start practicing these terms and start telling each and everyone.
We should have some basis, no. Some basis we should have. Otherwise, one out of 3, one should be an expert. Then we can guide.
Mahodaya, very simple thing. Take some topic that you want to discuss about in this world. Or rather, what do you want to do? What is your evening activity? Kim karishyati sayankale. Okay. Let half the topic can be in English to begin with. Start with Boho, Swagatam, Suswagatam. You can start with what are you doing? That can be in English. That is not a problem. I am a dhavaka. I am a Sainika, I am a this, I am a that can happen. No, we can start from there. And then aham, that's me. Then it can start slowly taking everything into Sanskritam. Think about it, and if you want, I can join some of the conversations if you want to have. Okay. Okay. So, but have this handy. Whenever you start a conversation, even in the class with somebody else, please start with some salutation, some form of asking the question. We will see some more today. And then as we get used to the vocabulary, we can start adding on to it. Astuva? Okay. Today we will look at some Sarvanama Padani. So basically have this one slide very handy. I think this was there in the last week's presentation I sent out, no? I'll send it out this week again. So have this whenever you are talking, it should intuitively start coming out as these words. Kartum shakyate va? Is it possible to do this? Kartum shakyate va? Astu. Astu. Uttam. Karishyama. I'll add one more slide to this next week or the week after. Let's get used to these first. Okay. So then there are what are called Sarvanama Pada. Sarvanama Pada Padam Arthat Kim. What is the Sarvanam? Sarvanama Artha Kaha?
Used instead of noun.
Instead of a noun. what we call as pronouns in English. Right? But in Sanskritam, the usage of Sarvanama is much more in detail. It is not just, in English we'll just have a he and she perhaps. Whereas in Sanskritam, just for he, I can have 4 pronouns, and for she I can have the equivalent 4 pronouns, and for a neutral gender I can have 4 pronouns. That makes them 12 pronouns. We'll not get at 12 of them, we'll see 2 of them for each of it. For each, we'll see 2 of each. 2 into 3 lingas, 6 pronouns we'll see. Okay. When someone is near the, or when some pullinga pada, I think last week we spoke about, right? Pullinga and Strilinga are not defined by what the object or the person is, but by the way that word has come into existence. Correct? So for that, if that person or that object is near, for Pullinga, we will say Yeshaha. For instance, Yeshaha Gajaha. Yeshaha Kandukaha. Yeshaha Keshaha. Yeshaha Hastaha. Something like that. Correct? And if I have to use for multiple of this, as in if there are many of them, plural, that is this, and if I want to say these, it will become ete. Yeshaha, yete. Yete hastaha. Yete keshaha. Okay. Similarly, I can form a question. If I were to ask the question, what is this? Or who is this? Who is he? Who is he will be Yeshaha Kaha. Yeshaha, that is called a Prashnavachaka Kaha. Yeshaha Kaha. So Yeshaha will always go with only Kaha. Okay. Then the next one will be Yete Ke. Yete Ke will be for Bahuvachana, for plural. Yete Ke, Yete Keshaha. Yeshaha Kaha. Yeshaha Keshaha. Single, many. Okay. And that is for this. Who is this? Who are they? Now the same thing I can do if something is far away. Somebody is far away from me. Who is that? If I were to ask, or that person if I were to refer to, then it will be Saha. Saha. And it will be Te. Te Janaha. Te Balakaha. Okay. Similarly, but the Prashnavachaka here again remains same. That will not change. Saha will go with Kaha. Saha Kaha. Saha Balakaha. Te Ke. Te Balake. Te Balakaha. अस्तु वा? This is for Pullinga Vachaka. Similarly, we have Strilinga Vachaka, Sarvanama. What are they? Eshaha will become Esha. Yesha. Yete will become Yetaha. Yesha Lata. Yesha Mala. Yetaha Lataha. Yetaha Lataha. Similarly, the question will also change. Yesha ka Yesha Lata. Yetaha kaha Yetaha Lataha. Similarly, for something far off, very, very far off, or not very far off, there, somewhere further down. Saka Salata. Taha Kaha Taha Lataha. Sorry, this Prashnavachaka has to be Ka and Kaha. 1 minute, give me a minute. Let me change this right away and compile it. Yeah. So the Prashnavachika will be Ka and Kaha. For Strilinga, there will always be Ka and Kaha, whether it is Yesha or Sa. Avagatam? Smrute Kamishya va? Aparna Mohdaya Uchitam.
No, I got it clear.
Clear. Astu. Astu. Uttamam. Taputsakalinge kim bhavishyate idani pashyamah. If it is in neutral gender, Napunsakalinge, ye tat. The yeshaha equivalent in Napunsakalinga will be ye tat. Ye tat jangama vyajanam. Jangama vanim. Or rather, no, master. No, ye tat master. Astu. Ye tat pustakam. Ye tat kim? Ye tat pustakam. Yetani pustakani. Yetani kani pustakani. Yetat yetani. Astu va? Similarly, for something far away, tat kim? Tad vyajanam. Tat vyajanam. Tani vyajanani. Ye tat sanganakam. Ye tat yetani. Tat tani. Prashnavachakam kim kani. Kim and kani, they remain same whether it is for this one or the other. Okay? Avagadam va? This much is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now what we are going to do is we are going to form groups of 3. Everyone has the list of all the set of words we wrote last week. Shruti Lekhanam Masti va? Likhitavanta. Good. Astu. Uttamam. I'll put up the slides. Three groups of three. Naresh Mahodaya, Jyoti Mahodaya, Sri Rup Mahodaya. Sri Rup Mahodaya, video.
महोदय अहं पुत्तूरुनगरमे आगच्छामि
चिन्ता नास्ति पुत्तूरुनगरस्य दृश्यं दर्शयतां चिन्ता मास्तु उत्तमं भोः
इदानीम् एकं शालां योग शिबिर करणीयम् आगच्छामि
उत्तमं क्रियताम् अस्तु नरेश महोदय आगम्यताम् अस्तु एकनिमिषं भवान् नेक्स्ट रौण्ड् करिष्यामः श्रीरूप महोदय ज्योति महोदय अन्य कः अस्ति अश्विनी महोदय वार्तालापं क्रियताम् वार्तालापे किं क्रियताम् इति वदिष्यामि एतानि सर्वाणि पदानि दृष्टवन्तः गतसप्ताहे दृष्टवन्तः किल इदानीं भवन्तः त्रयः three of you first start the simple conversation. Who are you, what are you, etc. Then ask each other meanings of some of this. Yeshah kaha hastah, yeshah hastah, hastah hastasya artah kaha, hasta arthat kim, hasta arthat kim iti pruchati. Hasta arthat, you can give the English meaning. कर्तुं शक्यते वा? You each of you will ask two or three of the questions. Okay. Unmute yourself and please start speaking. Please start conversing with each other.
Asta. ज्योति महोदय
नमस्ते नमस्ते
का वदति
शुभ संध्या हस्तः अर्थः हैंड
ओके अश्वः
भवत्या नाम किं महोदय भवत्या नाम
मम नाम नरेशः
अश्वः अर्थ हॉर्स एषा
देवः
देवः is God.
ओके
ओके मास्तु अस्तु वदतु भोः
अस्तु अस्तु ज्योति महोदय
अस्तु इदानीं भवान्
नमः सर्वेभ्यः
का वदति इदानीं श्रीरूप महोदय उचितं महोदय
नमः सर्वेभ्यः ग्रन्थालयः अर्थः कः
भवान् प्रथमतः भवतः इंट्रोडक्शन दीयताम्
मम नाम श्रीरूपः भवत्याः नाम किम्
कां पृच्छते whom are you asking
Actually, one lady was there, no? She should answer no, because I have asked Bhavatyaha.
अस्तु उच्यताम्
मम नाम अश्विनी.
उत्तमम् स एकान्यप्रश्नः अपि पृष्टवान् इदानीं वदतु भवती एव वदतु
अश्विनी महोदय कः वसति?
अहं बेंगळूरु नगरे वसामि.
कुत्र वसति भोः
कुत्र वसति?
अहं बेंगळूरु नगरे वसामि.
चिन्ता नास्ति अत्र
ग्रन्थालय
ग्रन्थालयः अर्थ लाइब्रेरी अस्ति.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
केचन अन्यानि पदानि अपि पृच्छतु भोः or you can ask you Ashwini Mohoday you ask a few of them
भवतः नाम किम्?
मम नाम श्रीरूपः.
भवतः कुत्र अस्ति?
अतः अहं पुत्तूरु नगरे अस्ति.
अद्य is today.
Adya means today, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Adya aham Putturu nagare asti.
Asmi.
अस्तु.
Adya aham Putturu nagare asti.
वृषभः अर्थ किम्?
वृषभः वृषभः.
It's bull.
I'm not getting the meaning on now.
It's bull. Bull.
Correct. Bull. वृषभः अर्थः bull. Okay. अन्य केऽपि पदानि पृच्छतु भवती एव पृच्छतु.
वृषभः अर्थः bull.
छात्रः अर्थः किम्?
छात्रः अर्थः स्टूडेंट.
अस्तु. सम्यक्.
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 अस्तु समीचीनं.
समीचीनं.
सम्यक् महोदय.
अन्य केऽपि प्रश्नाः
समीचीनं.
Ask any more of these. You have to cover everything. You can go in an order, in fact.
धावकः अर्थ किम्?
धावकः अर्थः बोटमैन. I think so.
धावकः अर्थः बोटमैन वा? ज्योति महोदय उच्यताम्. ज्योति महोदय.
सर धावकः अर्थः एथलीट.
Athlete or runner, running person who is running. अस्तु धन्यवादः महोदय. नारायण महोदय आगच्छतां भोः. भवान् पृच्छताम्. I'll just add you to spotlight here. नरेश महोदय पृच्छताम्. राखी महोदय आगम्यताम्. राज महोदय कुत्र अस्ति?
He had some work to do, sir, so he could not attend.
Oh, he has some work to do. अस्तु चिन्ता नास्ति. पृच्छताम्. Whatever words you don't know, नारायण महोदय पृच्छताम्. ये हयः कः, देवः कः, Vrishabha kaha, Mahisha kaha, Pustakalaya kaha. Ask all the words that you don't know the meaning of.
अहम प्रकोष्ठः अर्थः न जानामि प्रकोष्ठ प्रकोष्ठः अर्थं न जानामि प्रकोष्ठः प्रकोष्ठः अर्थं न जानामि
चिंता न पृच्छतु ask people ask प्रकोष्ठः अर्थः कः प्रकोष्ठः कः अर्थः
मया वद
मया न जानामि प्रकोष्ठः प्रकोष्ठः
किमर्थः
अर्थात् किम्
प्रकोष्ठः अर्थात् रूम
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 ROOM room. Next question.
युवकः स्त्रीलिंग क्या है स्त्रीलिंग युवकः
We will see that later. We will see that in the next slide. We will see Yuvati Bhavishyati. We will see that in the next slide. युवकः अर्थः कः भवान् एव वदतु
युवकः अर्थः बाल वायु आयुः कम आयु
youth राखी महोदय पृच्छताम्
नारायण महोदय दण्डदीपः अर्थः किम् अर्थं
दीपः अर्थः लैंप दण्डः अर्थः स्टिक ट्यूब लाइट okay
log which is like a danda then
स्यूतः अर्थः किम् स्यूतः
युक्तः
स्यूतः
स्यूतः
सूदः अश्ववाहन सूदा सूदा न जानामि नहीं जानामि सूदा कर्णः कर्ण पिता सूदा
स्यूतः अर्थः बैग BAG bag. Okay, Rakhi Mahodaya, can you tell the meaning of all these ones? Wherever you go wrong. Jyoti Mahodaya will come back to you in a minute. I know you had raised your hand.
हस्तः hand, बालकः boy, हयः horse, वृक्षः tree, विद्यालयः school, पुस्तकालयः library, कन्दुकः ball, स्यूतः bag, अश्वः horse, गजः elephant, दीपः lamp, देवालयः place of worship temple, ग्रंथालयः library, गजः again elephant, छात्रः student, केशः hair, प्रकोष्ठः I'm not sure, sir.
We just discussed, no?
Sorry, room, yes. Room. Yuvakah, youth. Devah, deva god. Suryaha sun, Vrishabha bull, Mahishaha, I'm not sure.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Dhivaraha, no, I'm not sure.
Dhivaraha is a boatsman.
Boatsman.
Or boatsman.
Dhivara. I got confused with Dhivara, Mahodaya.
Dhavaka Dhivara.
Paryankaha caught, Puraskaraha award, Kandukaha ball, Dandadipaha tube light, Dhavakaha runner, athlete, Margaha way or path, Kitaha insect, Brahmaraha bee, Dantaha teeth.
Uttama Mahodaya. Anybody wants a repeat of these words, of the meanings? Anybody who did not get the meaning of any word that Rakshiji just said?
Chhatraha Vidyarthi, Chhatraha umbrella, not umbrella.
That is Chhatram. Jyoti Mahodaya Uchitam, you had a question. You had raised your hand.
I just wanted to ask, after every pulling, do we have visarga? Is it the rule or something?
After every pulling, we have
Visarga.
I think we lost him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my internet was a little. Okay, I think I lost out on a few people. Yeah. Jyoti Mahodaya, you'll have to repeat your question. I think I lost my internet for a few seconds there.
Sir, after every pulling word, do we have visarga? Because the whole page is of pulling and
Very important question. Usually, there is a visarga following a pullinga. It is not a rule though. You can take it as a thumb rule or some way to identify it, but that is not the rule. There is no hard and fast rule that it needs to happen. Also, last week I had committed one mistake in the slides that I have corrected now. I had given a word truti, correct? And I had put it down as, let me just put that down here.
Gee, I have a doubt in this 30. If it is a...
So I had written something like this and said this is truti. This is wrong. Okay. This is asadu. This is not right. Truti is to be written this way. And Triti is also not a Pullinga Pada. It should be a Strilinga Pada. Okay, so please pardon me, that's a mistake that I had committed last time. So Truti is to be...
Truti Arthakim, Truti.
Truti means mistake.
Error.
This is the right way of writing this, Truti. Okay. So last week's slides, please discard that part. I have changed that in today's this one and taken out this word completely from the slides. So that's why I replaced it with Dhivaraha. Okay.
I think Mr. Narayanan asked the meaning of Truti.
Yeah, Truti, as I said, is the meaning is mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mother.
Astu. Okay. Shall we go ahead now? Shall we go to the next set of words that we had?
Divara Artha, I couldn't follow. Divara. These brain, no, these buddhi. Divara, what is the meaning?
No. Please don't get into derivations at this time, Mahodaya. Divara here means boats. Boat. Rowing, boat. Okay. Kattabano.
Karthik Mahodaya, is it Trutihi or Truti?
Trutihi, as I just showed. Trutihi. It should be Trutihi, but it should be in a Strilinga form. It's a Strilinga word. That's why I've taken it off from the slide completely this time. This is Truti. This is how we write Truti. I had shown it to be this way. It is wrong. And Truti is to be strictly written this way. Okay?
But normally every Strilinga word, you don't get a Visarga, right? In the end, do we?
Not necessarily. There are many Prakritihi, Trutihi. There are many with Visarga also. Denuho.
Is there any rule at all? Is there any rule at all for Visarga? Any rule, thumb rule? Visarga? Where Visarga comes?
Usually what Vikram Mahodaya is saying is true. When you see a Visarga, usually it comes as a Pullinga word.
Pullinga.
Usually.
Balaha. Balika.
Yes, that is the thumb rule. That is the thumb rule, but that is not always true. Like for instance, I go to Preetihi, Bhaktihi. There are examples where this rule can be violated.
Otherwise, it is Pullinga. Pullinga, it is always.
Usually, it is Pullinga. Yes. Okay. Shall we move to the Strilinga Padani? Okay. Where is our friend Tit Mahodaya? Utrasti. Tit Mahodaya.
Yes, sir.
Bhavan Uchitam. Nilima Mahodaya. I'll just add you to spot. I'll just moderate you. Utrasti Hoti. Utrasti. Purnima Mahodaya. Start a conversation. I'll share the screen. You can ask for the meaning and get the meanings.
Okay, so anyone can start?
Yeah, anyone can start.
Okay. Sarvebhyah namaskaraha. Shubha sayankalam. Tit mala artha kim?
Yeah. Namaskar. Mala alatham flower. Flower.
Mala arthat flower na. Mala arthat Nilima Mahodaya Udeshyati va.
Mala artha garland.
Garland. Mala is a collection of flowers. Garland. Astu. Uttam.
Nilima. Churika. Atham kim.
Nilima Mahodaya. Churika arthat kim.
Nilima Mahodaya. Churika Atham kim.
You're asking about Churika.
Churika.
Churika artha knife, I think. Knife.
Yes, it is knife.
I have a doubt. So is it Churika artha ka, or is it kim?
Churika artha ka. That is the right way of talking. Correct. Churika ka. Just take out the artha part completely. Just say churika ka.
So, ka because knife is pulling.
No, it is a strilinga pada. We just saw, right? Kaha is for pullinga. Similarly, ka is for strilinga.
Okay. So for all this, it will be ka then.
Ka, exactly.
Okay.
So Purnima, Mahodaya, Patrika, Athamka.
Patrika ka. Just say patrika ka. Artha you take out.
Patrika artha newspaper.
Astu.
Tit Mahodaya, Utpitika arthat ka.
Utpedika ka. Take out the artha part completely.
Okay, Utpitika ka. Means what is Utpitika? Okay.
Yeah, na abagachami.
Aham na janami.
Na janami.
Janami. Astu. Chinta nasti. Dilibha Mahoday janati va.
Utpitika artha chair
Na.
or stool.
Stool or table.
Table.
I have to go. Somebody has come me.
Okay.
I am called.
Astu Mahoday. Chinta nasti. Utpetika is table.
Table. Okay.
Nilima Mahodaya, Naika artha. Okay, Naika ka.
Naika artha heroine or a leading person who leads.
A leading female character. Astu. Or actress.
Dhanyavada.
Now, who wants to, any one of you who wants to give the meaning of everything? Try. Please try.
I start from the beginning.
Mala,
Garland, Churika, knife, Patrika, newspaper or magazine, Utpitika, table, Naika, leading lady, Petika would be a box.
Yes.
Okay. Lata is a climber, a climbing plant.
Is a climber or a creeper?
Is a creeper.
Creeper, okay, creeper. Chhatra is a female student. Shayya is the bed.
Correct.
Bed to lie down on. Can we also write it with the I matra? Can we write it with the I matra on the top? Shayya.
Shayya.
Sure, Yojana,
I'll check it, come back, Mudya. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Shayya, yeah. That is another. So let me come back. I'll check it, come back.
Nasika, nose. Jihva, tongues. Pathshala, school. Shikshika, female teacher. Kapatika should be a door.
No, Kapatika is a cupboard.
Is a cupboard. Okay, cupboard.
So just note here, I just want to bring in one point here. Remember last time we said that words are not necessarily based on the meaning. We don't attach the gender to them, right? We just saw in the previous slide, we just saw, okay, we didn't see Vidyalaya. Vidyalaya, we saw Vidyalaya. Vidyalaya is school, right? But if I say Patashala, that is also a school, but it is Srilinga.
Yeah. Right.
Because Shala is a Srilinga. Similarly, Alaya is a Pullinga. So there will Vidyalaya becomes a Pullinga. Patashala becomes a Srilinga. Both will mean a school. Go on.
Javanika, I am not sure. Javanika.
Javanika is a curtain.
Is that?
Curtain.
I didn't get that.
Curtain.
Okay.
Curtain
The
or
curtain you draw.
screen curtain.
I didn't get that.
I'll just type it out in the chat box for you.
CURTAIN now then. You put it on the
Correct.
window
Curtain.
and the door.
Yeah,
Curtain.
curtain,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Okay. And
One.
Chitra Darshika would be TV? Chitra Darshika? A TV or a screen?
Chitra Darshika can mean multiple things. One is which shows the screen on which you see it. So it could be a mobile phone screen, for instance. It could be a screen where you project Chitra.
Okay, a screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Sevika is a female servant or maid servant. Balika is a young girl. Kunchika would be keys.
Correct.
Veena is the musical instrument. Bhasha is language. Kartari can also be a knife.
Kartari is scissors.
Scissors. Okay. Scissors. Darvi. Not sure.
Darvi, you don't know what it is. Okay. Darvi is a ladle. Serving ladle.
Okay. Darvi. Then Belani would be the Belan with which we make roti chapati.
Correct.
And Gaika is the female
Belani,
singer.
every lady will know. Every married lady will know Belani.
No, I do not know what Belani is.
No, that is, last time we used to have this person in the class whose name was, he used to be, whenever we would we would ask him to frame a sentence using a Srilinga pada, he would make it out of Vellani. Then we asked him.
Sir, is it Lattanige in Kannada?
Absolutely.
What is it? I don't know. I don't understand.
Lattanige. So what is a Lattanige? Do you understand what a Lattanige is?
No.
Belan is basically something that you make chapati out of.
Oh, okay.
Roller.
Rolling pin.
Rolling pin. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So this guy would always make this one on Vellani. He would always stick to the word Vellani. So later on, he one day admitted he was very afraid of Vellani. Thanks to his wife. So that is a very important, that has been, that you are stuck. That was the class. So our class logo was a Vellani. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Dhwani Mudrika.
Gaika.
Gaika is a female singer. Dhwani Mudrika, I'm not sure.
Dhwani Mudrika. What absorbs a sound or what impression of sound creates? What records?
Okay.
What is that?
The record.
No, what absorbs a sound? Mic, exactly.
Okay. Very good. Shatika would be a window.
Shatika is a sari.
Sari.
Yeah.
Saris, okay. And Shala is an abode or a...
Shala is a school, you can again say, or some form of a place where things, it could be a Pakashala, it could be a Patashala.
Building, right?
It's a large space of where people can congregate.
Okay. Upadhani, aham na janami.
Upadhani na janati va. Do you keep under your head when you sleep?
Pillow.
Pillow, yes.
Okay. Okay. And Lekhani is the pen. And Kupi is the ink pot?
No. Kupi is a bottle.
Bottle, okay. Any bottle. Right? Okay.
Kupaha is what?
A well.
Well.
Cooper.
So you make a small version of it and keep it. That becomes Kupi, which is a bottle.
Okay. And Anguli is the finger.
Uttam. Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Now, who is remaining? Who has not spoken for today?
Sir, I have one doubt. Sir, Kuchika meaning?
Kunchika is key.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha, sir.
Key. Vikram Mohdaya Bhavan na Uptavan Adya Kila. Bhavan Uchitamina Adya. Dhanyavadaha Nilima Mohdaya. Dhanyavadaha Tit Mohdaya. Vikram Mohdaya, Sangeeta Mohdaya. Then who else is there? Sangeeta Mohdaya. Then Aparna. Jyotsna Mohdaya. And Geeta Mohdaya. Geeta Mohdaya Kutrasti. Asti va? Agamita. Bhavati Abhi Agamita. Apeksha Mohdaya next order.
My video is a little bit, I don't know if something is happening, but so I'm switching rooms to figure out what's happening. But anyway, so far so good.
You can switch off your video in case it becomes a problem. Okay. So let's go to Napunsaka Padani. Start.
Namaste Sangeeta Mohdaya. Chitram Artha Kim.
Artha Mastu Moho.
Chitram Kim.
Chitram Kim.
Chitram Kim.
Hello.
Astu. Bhojanam Kim.
Bhojanam arthat food.
Astu Uttamam Mohdaya. Patram Kim.
Ya patram.
Patram arthat vessel.
Patram can mean two things. Patram can also mean a vessel and it can also mean a role. Patram abhinayati. Go on. Sangeeta Mohdaya Prashta.
Karavastram kim.
Karavastram arthat kerchief, handkerchief.
Uttamam, correct.
Paniyam kim.
Paniyam arthat soft drink.
Any form of drink.
Any
form of drink that is, that's other than water.
Okay.
Any liquid that you can drink it.
Sorry?
Odanam.
Odanam.
Odanam अर्थात gruel. Gruel.
Gruel. Odanam अर्थात meal.
Sorry?
Meal. Food that you're having.
Food. Okay.
Madhyana odanam kritavan va.
Okay.
Sayam odanam kritavan va. Meal.
Okay, meal.
Geeta Mahoday पूछता.
Purnima Mahoday, Sanganakam Kim. Oh, sorry, Kaha. Sanganakam Kim. Oh, Kim.
Is it Purnima or Sangeeta, Mahoday?
Sangeeta. Sorry, Kshama Sangeeta. Sangeeta Sanganakam Kim.
Computer.
Kshamyatam Kshavana Kshamyatam vadatu Mahoday.
Vikram Mahodaya. Tandulam Ka. Kim. Okay. Kim.
Tandulam artham na janami.
Paddy.
Paddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vikram Mahodaya. Mastakam Artham Kim.
Mastakam artham forehead.
Tamam. Sangeeta Mahoday. Odanam was said. Okay. Upanetram Kim.
Glasses.
Correct. Upanetram, whatever is near to your eyes. Upa is near netram is eyes. Whatever is near to your eyes is upanetram.
Okay. Vikram Mahodaya. Vyanjanam Kim.
Vyanjanam kutra asti Mahoday?
Vyajanam.
Oh, sorry, Vyajanam, not Vyanjanam. Vyajanam.
Oh, udram bhukshyati va. Prata kale ashtavadane bhavishyati. You are hungry. Astu, chinta nasti.
Vyajanam artha meals. Meals?
Fan.
Vyajanam.
Fan.
Okay. Vyajanam.
Astu. Ekavaram. Just Vikram Mahodaya, can you just tell the meaning of all this? I'll help you.
Okay. Mandiram, temple. Chitram, photo. Bhojanam, meals. Lalatam, artha na jana.
Lalatam is forehead.
Lalatam, forehead. Bhavanam, house. Pustakam, book. Mastakam, forehead. Upanetram, specs. Patram, letter. Pushpa, letter or leaf.
Patram can be leaves as well as letter.
Yeah. Pushpam, flower. Vimanam, aeroplane. Vahanam, motor car.
Vehicle.
Vehicle. Vyajanam, fan. Shvetafalakam,
Shweta is white.
White flower.
White. Falakam.
Palakam is board. White board.
White board. Patra, we discussed roll or vessel. Vastram is the cloth. Krishna Falakam, blackboard. Graham, house. Karavastram is handkerchief. Asana. Artha Kim.
Asanam arthat, place to sit, which is basically asanam. That is a chair. You can take it as a chair.
Chair. Okay. Place to sit. Phalam, fruits. Tanganakam, computer. Or a calculator.
It can be a calculator. It can be a computer. You can give multiple meanings to it.
Madhuram is sweet. Paniyam is any drink. Mukham, face. Anam is Vanam.
Forest, correct.
Yeah. Tandulam is, I wrote it, paddy. Udanam is meals. Netram is eyes. Udaram is stomach. Gram is village. Nagaram is city.
Uttamam. Dhanyavada. Any questions or anything until this point?
Sir, Tandulam is what?
Tandulam is paddy.
Paddy.
Okay.
Rice. Paddy.
Huh?
Vyajanam. I didn't get that.
Fan.
Is it asanam or asandam?
Asanam is any place to sit. Asanam is asanam.
But spelling
Asanam is usually chair. Asande tishtatu.
Okay.
So Vyajanam would mean fat. That means what we add to the food, or a fat person.
Fan, F-A-N, not F-A-T.
Okay, thank you.
Hand fan, or if it is Vidyut, if I say Vidyut Vyajanam, it will be electric fan.
Okay. And Shwet Falakam and Krishna Falakam. Shwet Falakam and Krishna Falakam.
Shweta Falakam, not Shwet Falakam. Shweta Falakam. Shweta Falakam is whiteboard. Krishna Falakam is blackboard. Krishna is black. Krishna means black. So in Sanskrit, Krishna is necessarily black. Shweta is necessarily white. Krishna is named Krishna because of his tall, dark, handsome personality. Neela Shyama Neela Megha Shyamalam, as black as that dark black cloud that you see on the sky. That is how black Krishna was, and that's why it's called Krishna.
Sir, one question I have. When we write Mandiram, can we write with an Anuswaram on top, or do we have to write half na for it?
Very good point. You can write with a dot on top, but it should be pronounced as Mandiram only. Okay. But I will look at that in say about 5 to 7 classes from now, as I explained last time also. Okay.
I would also like to know Javanika. I forgot that.
Javanika is a curtain.
Candle.
Or a screen. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. I think
Neelima Mahoday did not get the
yes,
meaning.
there are Aparna, Apeksha and Neelima Mahodaya did not get the
meaning of the curtain, right?
Meaning of curtain. Okay, curtain is Javanika is curtain. Apeksha Mangala Mahodaya. we will share all the words, all the slides, Mahodaya. Don't worry. Ranjani Mahodaya, we will slide. I will share after this class. Everything will be shared. So Mangala Mahodaya and Apeksha Mahodaya, I think did not speak today. Uchita Mahodaya.
Namaskaraha. I hope I'm audible.
You're audible.
Okay. So it's a general conversation, or I have to ask somebody some question.
You can ask anything that you want at this point.
Okay. Okay. Sarvabhyah namaha. Mama nama Mangala. When I say Mangala, is it Mangalaha or Mangala?
Mangala, Mangalaha, Mangala.
And I want you to clarify my name by rating, like it's ma dot la. Can I write it? Or there is one more to write like ma nya la. Is it both the ways right?
Your name should technically always necessarily be ma ka ka ga ga nga half Mangala.
Okay. In Sanskritam, I should not write in like Hindi dot.
You can put the dot, there is no problem, but it should necessarily, Sanskritam comes as a oral language. The way we pronounce it, it is written exactly the same way. For one or two places where some rules change, where Hakara comes, for instance. Brahma. You don't write it as Brahma, but Brahma is how you write it, but pronounce it as Brahma. Okay?
एक प्रश्न
हाँ
महोदय एक प्रश्न पर्यंग पदानि कथम in the previous class, okay, split, how do you split that word if you write swarang, sorry, paryanka, how do you for the homework, you know,
that, correct.
Yeah, swaranganam.
So you want me to okay. This is what it is?
Yes.
Tell me now. Tell me the split. You tell me how it should be split.
Okay.
Pakara.
Pakara, Yojana, Yojana, Yojana. That's when I have the problem that where is that thing on the top comes.
What is it? Is it what is it? How do you pronounce it? Just take it as how do you pronounce it?
Parringa. Yeah.
So what should it be?
Oh, that's Refa then.
Refa, exactly.
Oh, okay. Refa comes up. Okay.
Then,
Nga.
Yakara.
Yakara. Nga. Sound. Nga. What nga?
Na. After Yakara, what should be there?
That nga.
Is it na? Is it nga? Before that, pronounce it again. Par.
Oh, akara. 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 Yojana. Nga. Yojana. Ka. Yojana. Aha.
This is how it should be split.
Okay, so I didn't know where to put the here.
That's the way.
Very
good. Okay. Now we have about 5 minutes. Yes, I will share the screen. Ranjani Mahodaya is asking my name. Yes, your name will also be written this way, Mahodaya. Let me share this. That as well. Your name will be written this way, Ranjani. It should be Chacha Jajanya. Even if you're writing it as Ranja, it should be pronounced as this Ranjani. It should not be Ramjani. It should never become Ramjani or Ranjani or anything else. This is the right pronunciation of your name. Astu? Okay. Now what we will do, we will go to one additional thing. What happened to my slideshow? Here. Okay. Now, how do we get to know these meanings? Suppose if some word is given, right? Are there any tools or techniques on the web where I can go and search for the meaning of these Sanskritam words? That is the question, right? So one of the things is there is what is called this site called learnsanskrit.cc. Okay. So what this will do is give me a word that we were looking for.
Tandulam.
Tandulam. Tandulaha. It says Tandulaha here, but yeah. Rice. Dehusked or uncooked rice. That is what I said is paddy. Okay. It says it is masculine, but it should be a Tandulam. It should be this one. Okay, this is one. Huh?
Right. Sir, we usually say Kshema Tandulam for when we carry the paddy and other things and when we are traveling. It's not Tandulam, but it is Tandulam only. The Da only, they will pronounce it as Da only.
Tandula. Correct. Tandula. Oh, I put it as Tandula. Okay, Kshamyatam. I'll change that and say, you're right. It should be Tandula. Yeah, that's a mistake. I'm also saying it now. It should be Tandula. Okay. Anything else? So you can get any meaning, anything here in learnsanskrit.cc. But one warning, here things can be a little wrong. This has not always been right. So you have to use your discretion sometimes. So be a little careful when you're using this for anything. You can do a translation from Sanskrit to English, English to Sanskrit, or just let it translate based on automatically it will translate and give you all possible ways. Okay, this is one way of doing it. Okay, one reasonably okay way of learning it, but it is not. It is powerful, yet not the greatest of the sources. An authentic source is developed by University of Hyderabad. They have this called sanskrit.uohyd.ac.in. I'll share the links in the presentation. You can use them. Okay. This is a very, very powerful and a very good tool to use. I'll show how to use it. Go to tools, look for what is called morphological analyzer or Pada Vishleshika. If you go here, you can put any word of your choice in Sanskritam. Let us say, for instance, give me a word.
Pushna.
Huh?
Pushna. Pushna.
Odanam. Odanam.
Odanam. Okay. Odana. Pullinga, Napunsakalinga, you have Napunsakalinga in Ekavachana, Dvivachana. Okay. Can you see the screen? I'll have to reshare my screen, I think, for that. I'll have to reshare my screen. Yeah. Is it visible? Is the screen visible where you have Prathama, Dvitiya, etc.? For now, just don't get bogged down by this Prathama, Dvitiya and all. That's all. I'll quite far away. When we get there, we'll get there. So look at this Odana. It says Odana bracket Napunsaka. Right. So it should be Odana. Click on this here. If you click on this, this is more accurate way. What it gives you is in Amara Kosha, what is the possible meaning? It says Odana means Anna, Anda, Odana, Tidivi, Kashipo, etc. Then what do you have? What is called Apte dictionary. Odana, Bhojan. This is in Hindi. This is the Hindi version of the dictionary. So you have to read it as Bhojan, Bhat, then Dadyodana. Udaharanarthe, Dadyodana or Grutodana. Grutodana is with ghee. Rice with ghee is Grita Odana. Dalia. And Bhojan, basically a Bhojana is Odana. Okay. You can go to these two tools. These two are very powerful tools. Okay. And very well used tools. So, any questions on these two tools? Please start using them and you can come back with questions in the next class. Okay?
Please give the link to both these.
I will send out the presentation. My last slide or last but one slide in the presentation will have these two links. Everybody is getting the presentations? Okay. Good. Fantastic. Okay. Astu. It is 8:30. I will do the Mangala now. Then after that, you can ask questions if you still have. We can spend about 10-15 minutes. If you still have any questions, people can stay back. Others can leave after the Mangala. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Yaena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Om Brahmanebhyo Shubhastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavanto Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithvi Sasyashalini Deshoyam Shobharahito Brahmana Santu Nirbhayah Aputra Putrina Santu Pautrinaha Adanat Sadanat Santu Jivantu Sharadam Shatam Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Kaschid Dukkha Bhat Bhavet Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu Shri Guru Charana Arvinda Arpanamastu Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om